the shadow of doubt, Bolsonaro, and the allegations of conspiracy. Jair Bolsonaro, the former firebrand president of Brazil, once again finds himself engulfed in controversy. A towering figure in Brazilian politics, Bolsonaro's presidency was marked by fervent support and fierce opposition. Now, he faces accusations that strike at the very heart of Brazilian democracy. On February 18, 2025, Brazilian Prosecutor General Paulo Gonet dropped a bombshell. Gonet formally accused Bolsonaro of orchestrating a coup to seize control of the government. These are not mere allegations of corruption or abuse of power. These are charges of treason, of an attempt to subvert the will of the people through violence and deception. The accusations paint a chilling picture of a desperate man clinging to power. Bolsonaro, Gonet alleges, was not content to cede power peacefully to his democratically elected successor. Instead, he plotted to maintain his grip on Brazil through any means necessary. A plot uncovered: poison, assassination, and the quest for power. The alleged coup plot, as outlined by Prosecutor Gonet, reads like a political thriller. At the heart of the scheme was a plan as audacious as it was sinister, to eliminate Bolsonaro's political rivals and instill fear in the hearts of his opponents. Central to the alleged plot was the elimination of President Lula da Silva, the man who defeated Bolsonaro in the contentious 2024 election. According to Gonet, Bolsonaro and his co-conspirators planned to poison President Lula, removing him from office and throwing the country into chaos. But the alleged plot did not end there. To ensure the success of the coup, Gonet claims, Bolsonaro also targeted a Supreme Court justice for assassination. This brazen act of violence, it is believed, was intended to sow fear and intimidate the highest court in the land, preventing any legal challenge to Bolsonaro's illegal seizure of power. The political earthquake, ramifications, and the fight for Brazilian democracy. The accusations against Bolsonaro have sent shockwaves through Brazil and beyond. The very foundations of Brazilian democracy, already shaken by years of political turmoil, have been rocked to their core. The possibility of a former president plotting a coup is a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions. The accusations have also exacerbated the deep political divisions that have plagued Brazil for years. Bolsonaro's supporters, many of whom view him as a savior who can restore order and prosperity, have denounced the accusations as a politically motivated witch hunt. They see Gonet's charges as a desperate attempt by the left to silence their champion and maintain their grip on power. On the other side of the political spectrum, Bolsonaro's opponents have expressed a mixture of shock and grim satisfaction. For years, they have warned of Bolsonaro's authoritarian tendencies, his disdain for democratic norms, and his willingness to exploit fear and division for political gain. The pursuit of justice, investigations, transparency, and the future of Brazil. The accusations against Jair Bolsonaro represent a pivotal moment in Brazilian history. The world is watching to see how Brazil, a nation with a young democracy still grappling with its authoritarian past, will respond to this unprecedented challenge. Will justice prevail, or will the rule of law be sacrificed on the altar of political expediency? The road ahead will be long and arduous. A thorough and impartial investigation is paramount, one that follows the evidence wherever it may lead, regardless of the political consequences. The Brazilian people deserve to know the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Transparency is crucial. Every step of the investigation must be open to public scrutiny. The prosecution must present its case with rigor and integrity, while also affording Bolsonaro the presumption of innocence and the right to a fair trial. The stakes could not be higher. The future of Brazilian democracy, its very soul, hangs in the balance. The world is watching, waiting to see if Brazil will succumb to the siren song of authoritarianism or emerge from this crisis stronger and more committed to the rule of law,